Good afternoon. Or good evening, whatever you decide 5 o'clock is the evening. So I guess I should say good evening. Anywho, where do I begin? Let me just say, I'm gonna pat myself on the back, and that's an inside joke. If you were in my life, active member in my life, in my real whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. If you know me personally, that is a little inside joke. Pat myself on the back. But anyway, so because I am exercising the fact that I don't want to be involved. Yesterday and even today, I was given information, and see, the old me would have reacted because I love them. Oh no, and just I would have been completely swept up in the situation, invested in the situation. But I looked at that and I was like, did you let anybody else know this? Or did you come straight to me? Because usually I'm reactive. So I said, you know what? I choose not to challenge today or ever. Not my business, not my circus, not my monkeys. So this morning I said I didn't want to make it just seem like, because it's a sibling. Let me just say that there. So it ain't anybody random. It's a sibling. Do I need to get off? Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I guess we're good. I don't know what the hell is going on. But anyway, so it's a sibling of mine. And years ago, I went hard because what was going on. But then everybody started looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, am I not reacting as I'm supposed to? This is my sibling. It's fucking ride or die. But everybody wants to ride the fence and play nice. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I ain't playing the fence. If you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. And look, I ain't got to. I ain't playing no games. If you activate me, it's on. Or if I am around and I see some shit that I don't like, it's fucking on. I care about you. I fuck with you. It's fucking on. Maybe a few summers ago, because I did a video about it, and I felt like I did. At least I know I was on the patio. Anyways, I just this morning I said a simple response, and I left it at that. And then they took it upon themselves to give me more information. I chose not to respond. Then they later changed the tone and was they changed the subject. I still haven't responded. I want no parts. My life is peaceful, and I intend to keep it that way if I can control it. I know it can't always be peaceful. I mean, chaos is just around the corner. But for what I can control and what I don't have, what I choose to give my energy and attention to, I will do that. After, just my automatic response was like, hell no. Once my automated response kicks in, I'm out of office. Hell no. So then once I came back in office, it was whatever I said, and I'm leaving it at that. I ain't got time. I ain't got time, because trust and believe, I ain't got time no more to be moaning or groaning about the shit I can't control, or maybe I done lost control of, or I don't know. I ain't got that kind of time or energy no more, because you know what? At this point, I pray it's done. And I'm just leaving the shit at that. Like, I ain't got time. You wanna, fuck around and find out? All right, let me just pray about it. It's done. I don't need to worry about this shit no more. Like, that's literally where I'm at in my life right now. Like, I'm just gonna pray about it and it's done. But on another note, was it yesterday or one day this week? As much as I want to go dark, not want to go dark, but I had a moment where I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, you know what? I'm about to be just, the claws are out. You know, I lose faith in people. I lose faith in, the world, or, it's just, but then I always get reeled back in. It's like, Keisha, yes, you can feel how you need to feel, or feel how you feel like you should feel, but at the end of the day, you cannot sustain that energy. Your energy is light and sunshine and rainbows and fucking pink glitter and pink shit and happiness and bubbliness. Believe it or not, back in the day, if you had what Powerpuff Girl would you think I was back in the day? If you said Bubbles, you are absolutely wrong. I loved Buttercup. Buttercup was a badass. But anyways, yeah, like, I just, in the moment, it feels good to be, whatever it was that I try to be on. But it's just easier to it's easier. It doesn't take too much energy to be me. So that's why once I finally came to the realization that I was like, you know what? To be angry at someone, and hoard, hard feelings for years, it takes a lot of energy. It really takes, at least for me, it used to take a lot of energy. And then once I finally released it, it's like, well, don't get me wrong, because, for the one person who I said, no, you're not crazy with my mom, it's fuck you forever. It didn't like live rent free in my head, because she basically was put in jail, and whatever that means for me is what that means for me. But I ain't out here putting people in jars and shit. I ain't done that yet. But no, like, I would, once you crossed that line with me, you went into a certain jail with me, and and then I pretty much threw away the key and forgot about your ass. That's what type of level of anger if I didn't like you, that's what type of level I would be on. Now, it's not that I'm angry. It's like, okay, I see you for who you are. You show me, who you are, and I'm gonna believe that shit. You might have crossed me the wrong way, but trust and believe you will never do that shit again. Once you until you kind of take accountability for your actions, I'm going to completely remove myself, and you don't exist. It could be the same thing as being put in the jail, but for me, I know what it means for me. I know it makes sense in my head for me. It may not make sense for y'all, but anyway, so this week, I don't know if it was yesterday or another day this week, but my faith in humanity and people and goodness and good people was restored. Sometimes I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't want to be around people. And then I can be the complete opposite. Like, maybe it's not that I love people. Maybe I love my people. And when I say my people, people that I can be around and they feel so good to be around. And I didn't talk about this before, but whatever it was this week that I cannot remember, which I probably will remember later, someone just touched my heart. And I'm just, y'all, sometimes I love people. Don't let everybody know that, but sometimes I love people. I don't know. Love people, my people, I don't know. I just love being around good people. Let me see. So, it's Mother's Day weekend. It's supposed to rain Sunday, which is cool, I guess. I don't have any plans. I already have my mom's gift. I don't know what to expect this weekend, you know, as far as my kids, you know. So, element of surprise, I guess. I don't know. But, I don't think I have anything else to say. So, on that note, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this